Hi there, Jamie here from the Center for Aligned Living. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope that wherever you are, whenever you're watching this video, I hope that it finds you well and hopefully you gain something from it. Today, the thing that's on my mind, it's kind of all over the place, so hopefully we can have a nice path here and gain something from it. But I've been thinking, I'm going to fidget. I've been thinking a lot about perception. I think a lot of people, humans, make life more difficult than it truly needs to be. And a significant way, primary way that we do this, and we all do it, is by centering our lives around something external. If you center your life around your parents, around your child, your job, your significant other, money, anything like that, you're then dependent upon that source for your comfort. Let's just keep it simple here, because let's not make it more complicated than we have to. That is living externally. If that is your center of where you balance your life, and that's not what we're meant to do. I believe, we are meant to be centered within ourselves. We find whatever word resonates with you, your inner guidance, God, source, goddess, life force energy, whatever it is, your spark. We all have it. And it's all the same. That is all the same. We all came from the same place when it comes to that. What differentiates us is our experiences and how we interpret and relate those experiences. This is what I believe. But we're talking about life, what you center your life around. And if you are centering your life around something external, like I just said, then you are you're giving the keys to your life, your happiness, your comfort to whatever that is. Whatever it is. So you've just completely given your power, your control to some external source. Let's focus on bringing that back in, okay? Anytime now, this is such a beautiful practice. Anytime that I find myself uncomfortable about something, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with being uncomfortable because life is not meant to just be static, okay? There's ups and downs, ebbs and flows, experiences, okay? Some positive, some negative. But it's how we respond and what we do with it. So if we rein ourselves in and we are then in control of what, our inner power, empowered. It just means being in your power. I don't know why I had a problem with that word for years. And it wasn't until this practice when I started, really looking at language and looking at the language that I use both in speaking and within my head that, it's kind of interesting that how impactful it is. There's plenty of little sayings out there in regards to that. Don Miguel Ruiz, one of his 4 agreements is to be impeccable with your word. So even if you're being overly dramatic, maybe, that should be reined in a little bit. My kids catch me on that all the time. I'll be like, I don't know, fill in the blank, the sky's falling. Well, it's really not, Mom. You're just, you just have too many things to do right now and you can't pick which to do first. I love children. They're so great. They just call me out. They ground me. Anyway, centering yourself around your inner source, your inner guidance, is key in taking ownership of your life and where your life is going and your comfort level. So if you're uncomfortable, so what? All it is, that is just your alignment, your source telling you that you are perhaps in a situation or doing something or telling yourself something that does not resonate with your true self. Okay? I hope that makes sense, because when you find yourself uncomfortable, just go back to your source. Go back to yourself. Go within. Quiet down for a minute. Do whatever it takes. Do whatever works for you. Find your way. Some days it's going to look different. It looks different for me. I mean, somebody might have the exact same thing every single time, but that's not the case with me. Sometimes I have to go for a run. Sometimes I have to just self-isolate. Sometimes I need to be with people. I got my people, and sometimes I need to be with them. Find what works for you. Get centered, back within yourself, and then just figure out why you're uncomfortable, and then make the changes. Take the steps. And if you can't do anything about it, acceptance. Just accept the as is. That doesn't mean, everything is temporary, right? You may not think that situation is great, but it's, if you think about it, it's temporary, and it's only as bad as you make it out to be. So let's all just rein it in, within yourself. Take your power back, get control of your life, accept that it's messy sometimes, accept the as is, accept that people are freaking different than you. And when they're trying to tell you something about yourself, and you know that it's not true, or you know that maybe it's something you need to work on, do your homework, okay? Run it up the chain. Is this true about me? And if it is, correct. If you're breathing, you can correct yourself, okay? Some things are harder if you have limiting beliefs, if they're embedded, if they're layered, but it is not impossible. And it's why we're here, okay? We're not here to just buy cars or just trips or this or that. That's fun and that's extra. We're here for soul work, I believe. And that's what we're meant to be doing. That's what we're supposed to be doing. That is our focus here. That's my focus, helping people, helping myself, helping my family. And it's truly remarkable when you accept for yourself that that's your reason for being here, and that's what you want to do, and you're going to align first before reacting, or you're really just going to be conscious living, knowing that you have all the tools to create whatever life you want, whatever reality you want. It's magical, That doesn't mean it's perfect. Nothing's perfect. But the way that you approach things becomes so much freaking easier, okay? And I did say frickin' because, kids. So, do it. Come on, if you don't know where to start, find somebody to help you. Give us a call. Do whatever you have to do. But let's take control of our lives. Take charge of your life. Get your power back. Do not center it around somebody else, because it's really not fair, okay? Let's just take it, for example, if, I don't know, you have a best friend. Okay, your best friend. What if they center their life around you and they want all their happiness and all their joy and all their comfort to come from you? Is that fair? Then why do we do it to other people? Okay? Ownership. Take control of yourself. Take control of your life and your emotions. The whole process will shift you from having emotional reactions to going towards conscious responses. Things will settle down. If you heal yourself, that's how we heal the world, okay? It starts with us. We can't just be pointing the finger expecting everybody else to do the work. We have to do the work. It's our work. It's why we're here. So, good luck. Let me know how it goes. I hope that this helps you in some way. Just do your best. And some days, some days are just not as easy. It's not as fluid, but it's a practice, and it's a process, and it works. So, good luck, and let us know if you need any help, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.